We're live again. I thought I'll drop in for some time, a little bit of time. I do have a dinner to go to after this. So I just thought I'll drop in for some time because yesterday we talked about the opportunity that's out there for all of us to go out and coach people. There's so many troubled people out there who are feeling so lonely, so stressed out, not able to figure out, self-sabotage, so many inner scripts that are blocking them. And there's so much value that life coaches can bring in people's lives, and even more so now. Like yesterday, I also talked about the statistics. 56 million people with anxiety, depression in India, and so many more. So many more different types of diseases. The amount of stress that's increasing in the world, the amount of loneliness that's increasing in the world, the amount of confusion, not knowing what to do, not knowing what step to take. In this VUCA world, it's pretty confusing and stressful. So yesterday we talked about that. Yes, there's this huge opportunity for us to coach, but that brings up a question in the minds of those people who want to be coaches: is am I qualified to be a coach? And for all you sincere people out there, love you so much for your sincerity, and also all those people who apply for our programs. They have this great question on, I want to do this program, I want to do this well, but am I qualified to be a coach? I mean, I don't want to mess up someone's life. I don't want to, they'll see me as an expert, but what if I give them the wrong suggestion? What if I am messed up myself? And what if my own issues start acting up? Or what if I lose track? And what if I lose patience? And, what if I'm not a good coach? What if I'm not able to explain things well? I understand things, but what if I'm not able to explain things and I need to spoil someone's life? Am I qualified? Like, what are the qualifications needed for being a coach? And every day I get asked that question from all those people who want to join the East Coast certification program. And I thought that I should show up because we're running a promotion for the East Coast certification program. We have only 8 days to go now until we close enrollment for the April cohort, the April batch. April 3rd, 11:59 p.m. IST is until when you can enroll. We've extended the fast action bonus until tomorrow because a few people who have been in the process of signing up missed signing up last few days. So we are just extended the fast action bonus that those people can sign in till March 27th, which is tomorrow, and get the benefit. So for all of those people who have been thinking, watching, East Coach, I want to be an East Coach, I want to be a coach with Eastern and Western wisdom integrated, and I want to go and serve people, but then you're scared. Like, can I really help people? It's a huge responsibility, and can I really take on that responsibility? Am I qualified? Am I pure enough? Am I good enough? Am I experienced enough? Am I sensible enough? Can I explain things succinctly to people? Can I understand their problem statement? Can I help them achieve the outcomes? And those are very sincere questions that you all have. And I see Anshu 961 is here, Darshana Ahire is here. Welcome both of you on the chat. So what is the answer to that question? And the answer to that question is, for me, it's a visual of, when you have like two kids, like the siblings. A younger one is probably like a year and a half or two, just figuring life out, figuring how to, walk and find his balance and find her place in the world. And the older sibling is probably 5 or 6, maybe like 5. They haven't yet figured out everything. They haven't yet known everything about the world. And but the younger sibling is younger than them, and they definitely know a little bit more. They have a little bit more experience than the younger sibling. And how can they help that younger sibling? So you always see that the babies together, like this 4-year-old will be helping this 2-year-old. No, don't do it like this. Hold your sippy cup like this. Oh, you want to walk? Get up. Oh, don't cry. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Oh, you want to do this? You want to play it like this? This is how you put the blocks. This is how you do this. This is how you make that ring thing that the kids play with. And this is how you do stuff. This is how you eat. Don't make a mess. Sit down. Be quiet. You see how responsible the 4-year-old older sibling gets towards the 2-year-old. And does the 4-year-old has the 4-year-old figured out life? Has the 4-year-old the experience of the parents? No, but they just know a little bit more. They just have experience, a little bit more experience, and they have that empathy and that care and that compassion to help another person. So as coaches, I'm not a perfect person. I have a lot of things that I need to work upon, a lot of inner scripts that I need to work upon, a lot of behaviors that I'm still working on, that I have worked on, but I'm still working on. And there'll be a lot more that I'll discover about myself. But a good coach is one who is willing to go through that discovery process within themselves, willing to keep learning, to keep fine tuning, to keep becoming a better version, just because they want to show up as in a nice and service oriented way towards their clients and also for their own spiritual growth. And that's what a good coach is. You don't have everything figured out, but you probably have some things figured out. We all do. We all have something figured out a little bit more than the next person in the world. And God is waiting for us to show up so that we can support and we can help and we can guide those people who are waiting for us, who are a little bit behind us, but God is waiting for us to like just catch up, pick them up, and we act as God's instruments, Krishna's instruments to in serving them. So when you have that attitude that yes, I am not Miss Know It All, I don't know everything, I am not perfect, but I am work in progress. I am willing to invest the time and energy that is needed in my own growth, because the coach first coaches themselves. And as I keep growing, I am happy to share whatever growth lessons I have with others in a structured way. Well, I'm getting a battery low sign. Just hold on a minute. Fixed it. Okay. So in a structured way, let me check if this is working. Yes, this is. In a structured way, in a systematic way. And for that structure and system, that's when you join a coach certification program. You don't need a certificate to start practicing as a coach. No, you don't need that. But sometimes you just need a structured program to go through, to get the right tools, to know what to say when, to use which tool when, and to understand different cases, and to know how the tools can help those people. So point number one that I'm making today, am I qualified to be a coach, is you're never going to be fully qualified to be a coach. You're never going to be that perfect person. But yes, if you have that desire, if you have that passion, you have that compassion to help another one and to help them grow in their lives, and you will always have a little bit more experience than the other person. There will always be someone from whom you will have a little bit more experience than them, and you can support them and you can guide them, just like a 4-year-old sibling can guide a 2-year-old sibling, right? So that's point number one. Another thing is also this genuine desire to serve, genuine desire to help people, because it's if you make coaching, yes, definitely it's important to make it professional. It's important to make a profession out of it. It's important to earn money out of it as also, because that's what keeps your appointment structured. That's what keeps the client engagement structured. That's what keeps the client focused as well. But just that focus, when I see that sometimes in the form, I don't feel very inspired with those students that much, because this is not a place where the only focus is money. This is like you're really supporting, guiding, helping another person shine in their life. And I am truly looking for those people who are looking to do that for people. And yes, whenever Lakshmi Devi comes into your life, it's important to be focused on that. But the main driving factor I'm looking for in people is that, hey, I want to serve, I want to help. Another qualification that I also look for in people, and point number 3 is, you might have overcome something in your own life. You might have struggled with a particular problem, and you might have overcome that. And you learned it the hard way. You figured it out, talked to your mentors, read books, self-help and everything. And now you're like, man, I went through so much pain figuring this out, and I don't want others to go through that pain. So I have figured this out. I have learned this thing, and I want to help others. But I just need a structure. I don't know how to do it in a structured manner. So, a lot of those type of people are also welcome. I'm not saying that's a prerequisite, but a lot of those type of people are also welcome. And in addition to that, I am, yes, there's a question here. Does it help to work on people's psychology? So yes, if someone has a degree in psychology, and, I do have therapists joining my coach certification program as well, dentists, doctors, lawyers, HR leaders, in different companies, sales professionals, vice presidents, so many different people, because you're learning. Even as leaders, it's important to learn how to, because now that this whole thing of like, I tell you what to do and you got to listen to me, that whole era is gone. Bosses can't do that anymore. Bosses got to inspire. Bosses got to coach their reports, and and they become like coaching leaders. So a lot of leaders are joining in. A lot of other people from the helping profession are joining in. And if you do know the psychology, if you understand psychology, that's a great bonus. That's a great plus. But it's not. It helps. It definitely helps in your coaching profession, but it's not a prerequisite, because in my coaching program, you learn a little bit of can you help a person overcome their inner blocks? What are the type of psychologies that affect their inner block? And as coaches, we're interested in the product. The product is the client, and we're interested in helping this product grow. We're not so much looking at past incidents, past traumas, reasons for that. We're more looking forward focused. These are the outcomes the client wants to achieve, and this is how we're going to help them achieve those outcomes. Some more qualifications that I look for, and these are all a self-assessment, because there is no way for me to know, everything about you when you're signing up for the program, or when my team is talking to you. We can't assess you in that short time. So we're looking for honesty in people who are signing up, and we're looking for a self-assessment. Whether you join my program or any other program, or whether however else you show up as a coach, I already talked about the first three things. You know something a little bit more than someone else, and you can always lend them a helping hand. Second one is empathy and compassion and love and like true service. The third one is you would have figured something out. You would have overcome some struggle, and that's a great plus, that's a great bonus, and you could help people in a similar struggle. Some more things I look for is reasonable mental fitness in people. So this is not, while coaches do undergo, who join the East Coast certification program, they do undergo a huge personal transformation, but the program is not directed towards your own personal transformation or your own healing. That's not what this program is geared towards or designed for. The program is designed for, yes, you work on yourself, you apply all of those coaching principles on yourself, and you do transform yourself, and then you learn how to apply it on others. But if you're looking, so we're looking for people with a reasonable mental fitness, a reasonable handle over their own emotions and feelings. We all go through highs and lows, so we're not looking for like, oh, you don't have to go through any highs and lows. That's impossible. But people who have, who do know how to handle themselves, their emotional states, their lows, their highs, their difficulties. We're looking for those mature people to join the program. So reasonable mental fitness level. If you're suffering from severe anxiety, severe depression, etc., then you probably want to heal that separately and then come for this program, right? So reasonable mental fitness. We're not looking for perfect candidates, but reasonable. You got a handle on yourself. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for people who are like truly self-driven in their learning, because this is an online, course modules are distributed online, and you got to do the work that you got to do. So you get two group coaching call supports, and you also get, the Facebook group where you can ask questions, but there's stuff that you got to do and learn on your own. So this is an adult education program, and we're looking for self-driven people to do that. Basic tech skills are important. I know, like twice we had students who even couldn't figure out their logins and couldn't figure out where to find what, and we did multiple support sessions for them, but it still was like very difficult for them. So that's not that we're looking for people with some basic tech skills. They know how to log into our website. They know how to go through the courses portal. We do give you a video training for that, onboarding training for that, but you should be able to do that. It's simple, but I'm just asking for some very basic tech skills here. Ability to do an online course, to type things out, submit your assignments, because you got to do some writing, and submit those online in the portal. It's very simple, but very basic skills are needed for that. And compassion, honesty, empathy, integrity, and all the personal qualities. The spiritual background is a plus, and an attitude of service, which I already talked about. So am I qualified to be a coach? I hope I answered your question. Am I qualified to be a life coach? Maybe not. I'm not the best person on the planet, and I'm not perfect. I'm not, I still have a lot to figure out and a lot to work on myself. But I think I have some experience. I think I've learned something that could be of value to other people. And let me go out and let me reach out and let me go out and offer to them. So if you have that attitude, that is qualification enough, and you can do a reasonable, honest self-assessment for yourself, then that's great enough. Let me show you. Here we got some nice comments. Sandeep Koji saying, "Keep up the good work." Thank you, Sandeep. I think you do like a lot of my posts also. I've been following that. I think you run some classes, some tech things, something to do with electronics and technology. Yes, I have seen your work as well. Beena ji is always there in our Hare Krishna programs. It is my good life. Deepa Panwar, Darshana, and two Facebook users. I don't know. I can't see your name. But thank you so much for being here. I want to show you something very special that I received yesterday, and it's going to come as a post, I think, on Monday also. But I just got so excited that I thought I'll show it to you. Let me see if I can pull it up here. I'm just sharing screen. Okay, window. This is always very difficult for me. Okay, you know what? I got this. Let me see if you can see what I see. Um, yeah, you can. Yes. So I have definitely covered up. So this is an email I got yesterday. It shows yesterday, but I saw it today morning. And it's always so wonderful to get these emails and messages from your clients and people. You really feel you're living your purpose in life. And even if one person can get relief in their life from whatever they are struggling with or whatever self-sabotage they're going on, if one person can live their life in full potential, I think my life would be, a success. I would have done my purpose maybe with the blessings of all my seniors and with the blessings of all the wonderful people out there. But look at this, she's been part of my programs and she's been working on herself. But recently, something happened in her life which triggered a lot of different emotions. She watched some of my videos online, but she's also part of my course, and she's doing all the different exercises and the programs in that. And here she's saying that the tools for forgiveness have helped her. The guided releases around trauma release have helped her so much. The self-love guided meditation is helping her. She's doing a lot of mirror work exercises, and she's also getting coaching. So within the East Coast certification program, as a part of the coaching practice, we encourage the student coaches to coach each other so that they can get the experience. So she got coaching from one of the fellow students, and that helped her a lot get clarity and get a handle on herself. And she's going to start journaling again because that's something recommended. And this is so beautiful. I want to thank you for the tremendous support and help I have received from you and by joining the East Coach School Academy. And love and blessings to you. I get so many blessings every day. It's just amazing. So yeah, if you are looking to also get these type of emails, and if that's what you feel inspired by, and not that oh, it's all about me and I'm such a great coach, not in that sense, but like, wow, this person went through so much transformation and they benefited so much. And and how can we help them, and how can we serve many more people, just because so many people have invested their energy in us, how can we serve others? Right. So some more things to show you, very interesting things. I'll just show you. We have a webinar tomorrow, and yeah, so I just want you to know about that, and also the registration system. So I'm just trying to pull up a few screens here. So here you go. So if you go to the link that's going to come up on the screen, and I'm just putting it, it's bit.ly ease coach, and just coming up on the screen. So when you go to that link, and the link is on the screen as well, this is the screen you go to, this is the web page you go to. Just trying to make it big for you so that you can see it better. It didn't become big. Okay, maybe not. Anyway, so when you come to that page, and if you want to join up and sign up as a coach, we just have April 3rd, 11:59 p.m. is the last date. If you hit apply now, it takes you to this form at the bottom. So you have the form that you fill up. We're looking for some basic things from you. Then based on your answers, we get in touch with you over WhatsApp and email, and then we ask you a couple more questions, and then we take you to the next level and next step processes. So that's what you do if you're interested. I'm also doing a webinar tomorrow on this program. The webinar is not about life coaching with Namita. It's not about your life coaching questions. The webinar is super focused on, what you're going to get as a part of the coach certification program. For people who want to join the program, can sign up for the webinar. The link to join the webinar is also here. And I believe at 8 o'clock, there was another post that was going to come up on my Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter and Insta and everywhere, with a direct registration link for the webinar. Or you could also go from here, pick your spot for the webinar here. If you're looking for, and I'm going to be live a little bit more. So tomorrow is the last webinar that I'm going to do, because I do webinars on Sundays. I've done 3 this time. Next Sunday is when we close enrollment. Those who join in tomorrow also get a fast action bonus, one of my favorite courses, a special bonus course. And if you're looking for student testimonials, here are some student testimonials for you, some video testimonials. This is what my clients say about my coaching, and you're going to learn the very same things I use for my one-on-one clients here. And you get some bonuses. So I'm going to talk a lot more about the program in the webinar, exactly what you get and how does it flow, etc. And probably in some live videos next week as well. So if you're looking to become a coach, and then the program fee, if you scroll further down, and there are some past videos that I've done that you could go through and learn more about different things that you want to know about the program. So this is $2,000 for people who are paying in US dollars outside of India. For people paying in from India, it's 1.49 lakhs plus GST, which 18% in the online courses industry. So it comes out to about 1.75820, I think. So that's the program fee. You apply now, and we look forward to serving you. You're going to join a wonderful group of students, and there'll be many people around. So looking forward in serving you in your journey of becoming a coach, and so that you can get all those wonderful emails that I get, where you feel so happy that you did something meaningful in your life. So looking forward to seeing you inside, looking forward to seeing you in the webinar, for only for those people who are interested in becoming an East coach and want to know more about the East coach certification. I am not doing a live free Zoom live coaching session. No, that's not what that is. Tomorrow's webinar is focused on those people who want to understand more details about the East Coast certification program, and I look forward to serving you in that. So thank you all for being here, and I'm looking for more signups so that I can serve you in your journey, in your dream of reaching out and serving, the thousands of people out there. There are millions of people. There are 8 billion people in this world who are struggling, who are in difficulty. And if you can show, and they're waiting for you to show up. You need to overcome your inhibitions and fears, and they're waiting for you to show up so that you can show up and be their guiding light and be their coach, so that they can shine and they can glow and they can grow. So if you're any fear, please overcome it and sign up so that you can be of service to all those people waiting for you, the thousands and millions of people waiting for you to show up and serve them in their journey and help them and bring relief to them and help them grow. So looking forward to seeing you inside. Fill up the form so that our team can get in touch with you and take you through the next steps. And see you. Bye bye.